G'day guys, my name's Knight and welcome back to Automobilista 2, where we are going to be doing a 2-hour endurance race around the 1971 Nurburgring combined, the Schuffed and the Nordschleife. How do you say it? The Gesamtstrecke? Something like that. We've got all of the 70s cars in the game, because why not? Why not? From Formula 1s to stock cars and everything in between. This totally isn't the second time I'm trying to record this because reasons. Yep. That's disappointing though that this is having to be the second time I've recorded this. Because, well, not only one, because, well, now my voice is going to be really tired from doing like half an hour of recording, but also we had a really fun like dive on the first corner on that last one. I don't know, maybe I can probably clip that and put that on the other channel. Either way, yeah, so we're going to be doing 2 hours of this, and hopefully we can stick with the BMWs, because the whole reason I restarted is because I had a couple of crashes. The first one was just my alarm went off, so I had to hit that and it distracted me. But yeah, I had a couple of crashes. We were like 30 seconds behind the BMWs and we were not catching up. And I didn't really want to do a full 2-hour video of just hot lapping the track. That's because that's all it was going to be. So hopefully we can stick with the BMWs this time. We are a slightly lower AI level than I probably normally would use with these cars, just because I don't have too much confidence on this track. Obviously I've got a little bit more confidence now that I've done that 30-minute recording where I did like 2 or 3 laps in it, but yeah, I'm not super confident around this track, especially in these cars. So and that's also the same reason we're running low damage multiplier. So even if we have a crash, we're probably not going to take damage, or too much damage at least. Which I figured I should probably do that, because if we... Oops, God, lag spike. If we do have a crash and we get severe damage, it's going to take way too long to get around to the pits, and we're out of the race. That's race done. So I want to have damage on at least, but yeah, we've lowered that to low multiplier, so we hopefully won't have to worry too much. Immediately, just the Formula 1 cars have had some problems here. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting to come around the corner and see an F1 car in the fence, but all right. Ooh, careful. Yeah, so hopefully, since we're kind of with the BMWs, we can kind of gauge what they're doing, which should hopefully help my lap speed a little bit. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, careful. Careful. Alright. Yeah, hopefully we can get through this with minimal crashes. That's the goal. Get through this with minimal crashes so that we can stick with the BMWs. Alright, let's be careful here, because I had a couple of problems there before. We managed to get through there nicely this time. A little bit close to the grass. Of course, with this car, as soon as your wheels kind of touch the grass, especially if you're sliding, because this car loves to slide. It is really... it's a handful. So yeah, as soon as you touch the grass, especially through a corner, you're gone. There's no recovering, really. Because it does not have, like, too much grip. It's, we're pretty much running this on the edge of our grip for most of this lap. That's something you're gonna notice. Ooh, bottoming out there. Can we get it slowed down? We can. Ooh, careful. That was probably a little bit faster than I wanted into that corner. Okay, come on, come on.
V1 ahead is now.
There we go. There we go. And I'm still sort of vaguely adjusting to like braking zones and how much or speeds that I can take corners in with this car around this track. Because I've come into this with no practice, right? Again, aside from the 30-minute failed recording, I come into this with no practice. Literally, I decided that I was going to do this yesterday, and then about an hour, half an hour before I started recording is when I decided to, like, what cars that I was going to use and all that stuff. So... oh my god. Okay. We managed to just keep it on the road there. Bloody hell. So yeah, don't necessarily expect me to be yapping the whole time. 2 hours, again, plus the 30 minutes that I did, where I was pretty much yapping the whole time. I'm not going to have the energy, especially when focusing on this. Because I think that's what I do a lot of the time in Save Data Racing series. I kind of just shut up and focus every so often, because I kind of just need to. It takes a lot of focus trying to drive in a racing sim. I respect I respect the people who can do a racing sim like this and just constantly talk. It is tricky. It is very tricky to do. Okay. But unfortunately, the only difference between this and the Save Data Racing series is we don't have Turtle and Walu to also be talking. Alright. At least this time we are keeping up with this guy, and we're sticking with him pretty well. We fell back a little bit, but we've caught up now. So, not too bad. And we've kind of left some of the other beamers just in the dust a little bit. So that's alright, we've got a gap behind us. Carousel, I'm not very good at the carousel.
The oil temperature's getting a bit
There
high.
we go. Yeah, we're slow through the carousel, but that's kind of to be expected. At least this game handles the carousel a lot nicer than like the Project Cars games. That's something I always struggled with the carousel in Project Cars because I would just always spin. Every time, it would always just spin me out. This one is it's actually possible to do it. Alright. Okay. Let's be careful. Oh, don't touch the grass. Okay, we're good. Oh man, this car, fortunately on this first lap we're not really getting the full handful experience. It might be also because I'm gauging a lot better like the speed to drive at because I'm following this guy. That's probably also helping me a lot right now. But I think it's also partly because we've still got pretty fresh tires. Oh, careful. That was almost bad. Almost very bad. There. The visibility is really, really bad with the reflections there, but I think that's going to get worse is the problem, because we've started at 1 PM in game time. If we're going for 2 hours, we're going to... Oh no, I brake too late, brake too late, brake too late. Okay, just get it back on the road without spinning it. Okay, thankfully we didn't take any damage from that. Again, with the low damage multiplier. Really, really relying on that. Really leaning hard on that.
Keep an eye on the oil temperature, it's creeping up.
Okay, but now we gotta put in some work to try and catch up to this guy again. Ooh, careful. Front of the car lifts up over there. Okay, onto the straight. Let's see what we can do.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
Indeed, indeed. Okay. And at some point we're probably going to be lapped by the Formula 1 cars. I don't know when that's going to be. But at some point we will be lapped by the F1 cars. We do technically have that... yeah, we do have that other F1 car that crashed out earlier behind us. I think he's still... he's potentially still in the race. So he's going to pass us at some point, probably. Unless he gets knocked out. Ooh, careful. And then maybe, as well, we might even end up overlapping some of the... I assume the Vintage Tourers are probably going to be the slowest class here. I don't know if they're going to manage to go faster than the 79 stock cars. But we'll see, we'll see. Whoa, 2 wheels there. Alright. Now, at least on the Swiss Lifer, I'm a lot more familiar, or I'm pretty familiar with it just from our Formula Junior Swiss Lifer race earlier in the year. But I also know from that this is where I'm weak. This is where I'm weak. So this is where I'm always going to be losing time. Always. But then I should be okay for the rest of the lap. The rest of the Swiss Lifer lap, that is. So hopefully we can make up some time. Ooh, I think I braked a little early there, but that's okay. Again, we're just taking it cautiously. There's plenty of time in the race. We don't have to necessarily go all out right now. We just want to get used to the track, get used to the car, the braking markers, all that stuff.
The gap in front is now 3.9 seconds.
Just try to get used to this. Of course, it's not being helped by the fact that I've been practicing for the Bathurst 1000 that as I'm recording this, we're doing this weekend. Okay, there's the Formula 1 car. Okay, I'm gonna try and get out of his way. There we go. Yeah, there's the Formula 1 car. He came up on me fast. I did not notice him until the last second. But no, we're doing the Bathurst 1000 this weekend as of recording this. So we've been practicing for that. So that's definitely not helped me here. But also, after this, I don't actually have time to practice for that more. So if I get used to this, that's going to be interesting. Because I won't have time today, I won't have time tomorrow, and then the Bash 1000 is the day after, on Sunday. So that's going to be great. So yeah, by the time you see this, it would have been, like, we would have done that race probably a month ago or so. I have no idea when this is going to go up. But yeah, you will... If I did bad in that race, you can probably blame this. If I did bad, at least in the beginning, you can probably blame this. I think it's a safe bet, because I'll probably get used to this pretty quickly. Whoop. I'll definitely be used to it by the end of this, at least. Okay, come on. Just take it easy through there. Because I also don't really want to hit these curbs, because they're not really curbs, are they? Well, they're curbs, but they're not really nice to hit. They're going to be very, very rough to hit there. Ooh, okay, careful. I don't want to go wide there and hit the grass. I've done that a couple times. And it's not great. It sends the car sideways completely. Okay. We can get over that crest fine and then hit the brakes for this one. A little bit of a blind corner, but that's okay. And then we can slow it down for there. Ooh, careful.
The gap to Jiva ahead is now 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, I think we are catching him slowly. It's probably going to be a rubber band gap though. It's going to like compress and then go out. I think we'll be lucky if we can actually catch back up and pass him. But again, It's a long race. We've still got 105 minutes left of it, so anything can happen. And definitely as we get used to it and as we learn the track and readjust to the car, it'll definitely be better. Oop. Careful. I can definitely say I'm doing a lot better now than I was in the failed recording. Definitely doing a lot better on this.
All right, Eve, your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Careful. There we go. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. Whoa. Get it down there. And can we try and get through there without hitting the wall? Yep. A little bit of airtime over that crest. Oh, okay. We're doing all right here. We're not doing too bad. Oh, bloody hell! That was sideways. Yeah. See, that's where it's starting to lose a bit of grip. This car is a massive handful. It can be really difficult to keep on the road sometimes. Nope. Alright, let's be careful here. Try and hit the apex. So if we go wide there, we will spin out. Get it slowed down for that. Probably a little bit too much, but better safe than sorry, I think, at this point in the race. A little bit of curb usage there. Woo. The temptation to go up that exit road is strong. The temptation to just go up that road. But I know it doesn't lead anywhere. Oh. Okay, slow it down. Do the carousel properly this time.
Keep an eye on the oil temperature.
There we go. Okay. A little bit of a slide there. And I know about the oil temperature. The oil temperature doesn't really matter too much. I don't know why crew chief. It's kind of just an average oil temperature at the moment. Crew chief loves to complain about it in this car in particular. We had that same thing at Velocita where we raced these cars for, was it 400 kilometers or something? We did a 400 kilometer race there. That was a lot of fun. But yeah.
Gap to Chiva in front is now 4.4 seconds.
What I've basically learned from that is when he complains about the oil temperature, don't worry too much, because it's just kind of the normal temps. Okay. Yeah, so the guy ahead is gaining some time on us at the moment. About what I expected. Alright. Can brake a little bit earlier into there to make sure we don't lose control into that corner. Whoa. God, the visibility is so bad here. Alright, let's try to make this corner without overshooting it. There we go. We managed to get through there this time. Nice. And we've got the mini carousel. I think we can get through here nice and easy. Yep. Okay.
P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.7 seconds.
5.7, bloody hell. He's getting quite a bit of time on us in that section. Car's a little bit understeery through there. Going a bit wide. Alright. I mean, in the end, we are still sort of probably going to be doing some hot laps like we were last time, but at least this time we're actually in the race. Last time we just kind of weren't in the race. We were so far behind the pro cars that it just wasn't really viable. It wasn't really worth it to just keep going and making that honestly probably very boring video. But at least this time we have a chance of catching up if we can get better, or a chance of losing out and racing or entering a fight with the guys behind us. That's always a possibility as well. Just want to check. Yep, so that's set up there. We'll see
last lap was at 9,
how much fuel we need when the time comes. Oop. Okay, careful there with the two-wheel moment. Okay. God, it's so hard to see right now. Through there, nice. Okay, I think we're at least doing better in that section in these cars than we were in the Formula Vintage, so that's nice. Or Formula Junior, sorry. I keep getting confused between the two. We did Formula Junior, not Formula Vintage. Because I think the Formula Junior is just it's a lower power version of the Formula Vintage, so that's probably why I keep getting confused between the two. Okay. Yeah, so I think in this section we're potentially catching up pretty well. Because again, my knowledge of the Such Life at this point is pretty good, just because of that race we did a few months ago. Alright, get it stopped for this corner, because this one can very easily just miss the braking marker and end up in that wall. It's very, very easy to do. Alright. Yeah, so I think we gained quite a bit of... actually, we're still 5 seconds down, so... I guess we didn't necessarily gain a lot of time. It just looks like we gained time on, like, track position. But our overall time still seems to be the same. Yeah, there we go. Slow it down through there. Make sure we can keep it on the road. Very, very bumpy through here. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Do not touch that grass. Do not touch that grass. Oh, we hit that curb a little bit and bounced us out wide. Not ideal. That's why I didn't want to hit these curbs. There we go. We did use a little bit of curb there. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too bad. That first curb kind of bounced us out, so that didn't quite do us very well. Whoa! That was bad. We got some airtime. The car got a little bit unsettled, but we managed to keep it under control barely. Barely kept it under control there. Alright. Slow it down for that. And hit the brakes. Nicely done. Whoa. Yeah, so, because what I'm probably going to do with that failed recording, I might just take the like first part of the first lap and just put that on my extra channel. And I'll probably do that like now, or not now, but like today or something. So you'll probably have seen that before you see, like way before you see this.
You've just gone out of track limits.
And I'll hopefully remember to link that in the end cards on this one. I should be able to remember that, since I'll probably upload this immediately and just have it as like private until I need it. Because that's what I've done with the one of the other the only other video that I've recorded so far for this period of which these videos are going up, which was the Halu level 5 and max marketing in HoloCure on stage 3 hard. Which that was a fun challenge. It took a few attempts, but we managed it in the end. Ah, too wide into that. I think I was a little bit late on the brakes. A little bit late on the brakes. Okay. Come on. Ooh, sliding. Sliding. Yeah. Part of the problem here is like I'm not too bad at the Notchlifer usually, but because it's the 1971 version, my brain isn't recognizing it as easily. So it's not like, I don't know, it's just not computing as well with memory. Okay. Ooh, a little bit of a lag spike there. I don't like that. Don't like that.
P2.
Okay. Come on. Up to the carousel. Nice. That was a good run for the carousel that time. Again, we're probably always gonna be slower than the AIs through the carousel, but that's fine. I'm just not very good at it. But that one felt a lot more comfortable, a lot nicer. Okay. Right out against the outside there. Be careful of hitting the grass. There we go. Hit the brakes. A little bit of curb. Whee! Up through what is essentially YouTube corner these days. Wasn't exactly YouTube corner back in the 70s though. I don't think YouTube existed back then. Whoa. Slow it down. Oh, and that's on the grass. Alright, that's fine. Just lift off the brake and don't really touch the accelerator and we're okay. And just be easy on the steering. That's the only way we survive that corner. If we're on the grass. Whoa. Okay, that was almost a massive crash. Careful on the gears. Mini carousel, get through there. Alright, can we get onto this straight decently this time? Whoa.
The oil temperature's getting a bit high.
It's fine. It's 106, it's fine. Okay. My braking leg is having a little bit of a hard time right now. That's okay. Okay. So we're definitely... I think we definitely lost a little bit of time to Chiva there. We gotta anticipate that corner because it's very blind. And it's a crest, so the car sort of jumps up. Okay, get it slowed. Oh, that's fine. A little bit too fast there. That's okay. And that is another lap down. Lap 3 complete.
That was a 9:56.3 seconds.
Oh, we hit the 9s. Hell yeah. Okay, we did pretty good there. You can hear the F1 cars going past on the other side there. So, they still haven't gotten anywhere near to overlapping us, or at least the Retro Gen 2s. I don't know where the Retro Gen 1s are. I don't know if that was them or if that was the Gen 2 or Gen 1s. Who knows? Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we get overlapped by the Formula 1 cars by the end of this, because we might not. Okay, that was my alarm. Now, thankfully, there's no more alarms after that, so I don't have to worry about my phone going off.
Chiva, ahead is increasing. It's now 5.6.
I will no longer be distracted by the phone. Okay. He's 5.6. Yeah, this gap between us right now is just kind of rubber banding. It's growing and shrinking, growing and shrinking. So we're kind of just in a stalemate here with was it Chiva? Is that actually? Yeah, Chiva. Oh, careful. Nicely. Nicely. Try and take this as quickly as we dare. I think we're definitely getting faster each lap, at least. So that's good. We are potentially making our way up. So hopefully, as we're getting faster each lap, hopefully we can start closing this gap. That's the main thing. Because again, right now, yes, we're in that sort of zone where we can't do anything, but we still have just under 1.5 hours. So we might still catch him. We've still got plenty of time. I do feel like we're closer this lap than we were last lap through that section. Okay. Get through there, don't hit the grass, thank you. Ooh, take it easy, don't bounce off the curb this time. Oh, hit that curb a little bit, and up on the grass, that's fine.
The gap ahead is now
That's fine. 2.9, we really closed up there, so that's good. That is really good. We just need to try and keep that. Careful there, careful there. Ooh, unsettled. Car unsettled a little bit over that crest. That's okay. Again, we kept it under control. Whew, this is stressful. This is stressful. There we go.
You've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Yeah, I can tell that. I'm just hoping the tyres last the full, was it 8 laps or so, I think, that we can... 7 to 8 laps that we can get off of a full tank of fuel. I'm hoping the tyres last that long. Ooh, I was probably a little bit late on the brakes. A little bit late. Come on, there we go. There we go. We're definitely getting closer. That's good, that's good. We are most certainly getting closer. Careful of that grass. We did touch the grass a little bit, but that's okay. I don't think we lost too much time from it. Ooh, that's going to lose us time. That's going to lose us a little bit of time. So I had to be careful on the throttle.
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Thank you. They're still 105. They haven't really changed. Alright. Get through there nice and slowly. Ooh, careful. Alright. There we go. We managed to not outbrake ourselves in that corner this time, which is very useful.
The gap to V1 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.4
3.4, yep, so it's growing. That's okay. Try to make it through here. Okay, now we've got a fast section. Now we got the fast section.
What's your oil temperature? It's pretty high.
The oil temperature is back to 108. Yeah, again, it's not that bad. A couple of degrees difference between high and good. I mean, to be fair, that's understandable. But yeah, it's not necessarily going to be causing us problems, I think. There we go. Now, the brakes like to cool down a lot around this, because it's very technical, but also we're not actually spending we're spending a lot of time, especially on those fast sections, obviously, we're not braking, so the brakes are just being pretty cold throughout a lot of this, which could be, it's not the best, but oh well, there's not much I can do about that. Ooh. Come on, there we go. Get through there, nice and easy, nice and smooth. Oh, careful, careful. You are within my sights. I've got my target locked. Come on. But don't lose patience. That's the important part. Just stay patient. It's still going to be probably a couple of laps before we can make any sorts of moves. That was close. That was risky. We were sliding. We were sliding out to the grass, and if our rear wheel hit that, we would have been gone. Half fuel left. Got it. God, that visibility every time in that section. Okay. Oop, careful. Nicely done. Don't want to go too wide there. There we go. Alright.
Keep an eye on your oil temperature. It's creeping up.
It's still only 107.
Is increasing.
That's
it's now
fine. 4 seconds. Okay. We're definitely doing better. 3 seconds. I mean, our lap time is increasing every time by multiple seconds, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And that is a blue flag. Vintage touring car. Okay, that's an old Mini. I was not expecting to be lapping. There's also Formula Retro that I guess got knocked out or something. He might be in the pits. Ooh. Yeah, I was not expecting to be lapping the vintage touring cars already. That's interesting.
Chiva is pitting.
Okay. Oh, Chiva's pitting.
That's the
well,
first lap in your class.
Okay. I mean, yeah, this might be like sort of when the pit window starts to open. How's my fuel?
We estimate 35 minutes of fuel remaining, 15.3 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 87 litres to get to the end.
87, okay. I'm glad I checked that. Because I gotta up that a little bit. I'll go 90, give myself a tiny... Actually, there we go. Go 94, just to a good safety barrier. Alright, so we're not gonna pit too early. We're probably gonna wait until later on. Unfortunately, we started this lap pretty slowly. Partly because I was messing around with fuel stuff. Whenever I do that, I do slow myself down a lot. But hopefully now that we've kind of got clean air, well,
Okay,
clean air.
Your engine temperatures are now
It could actually screw me because I'm not sort of. I mean, it might be better now that I'm adjusted, but since I don't have that sort of guide around me, this might lead to a crash, but we'll see. Hopefully we can pull ourselves back enough time that once we do have to go to the pits, we're not going to lose too much time to Chiva or any of the others. But we'll have to see. Ooh, careful. I want to make sure, yep, tyres are all good on that.
You're catching up with the slower class cars.
Yeah, so now we're overlapping the vintage tourers, which is very interesting. I was not expecting to be overlapping these guys this early.
What's your oil temperature? It's pretty high.
But alright. Just a train of Lotuses. A train of Lotuses there. Was that the Lotus 23 or something? Oh my god. Yeah, we can definitely afford to brake later there, but it's okay. Come on. That was not a good corner. That was not a good one.
Minor brake damage.
Yeah, fair enough. Probably gonna be having this decent amount of brake damage by the end of this because I'm not gonna repair that. Changing gear there might have been a bad idea. So that's lost us a lot of time. That's potentially going to screw us when we pit. Because yeah, we need like perfect laps in order to make sure we don't lose out to Chiva. That's annoying. Ah well. At the very least, hopefully we can stay ahead of the others, because we are pretty far ahead of, like, Conrad and all that stuff. Bloody hell. Yeah, see, now that we don't have that guide, now is where our focus kind of deteriorates. Oh, boy. It's kind of, I didn't realize how much I was relying on the car ahead as a guide. But alright. That's fair enough. Come on, come on. Nicely done. Okay. So let's try not to screw up this one at least. Bottoming out. Ooh, very close to the outside. Get it slowed down. There we go. Oh yeah, I can feel the, I can definitely feel the tire wear. Definitely feel the tire wear. Alright, so... Ooh, okay, yeah, the, looks like the Gen 1 Formula Retros are... Yeah, they're already on lap 6, so they are gonna start lapping us soon, actually. Well, the Gen 2, sorry. The Gen 2 Formula Retros. I keep getting confused between the two for some reason. But yeah, they're... Oh, God. They're already on lap 6, so they're gonna lap us soon. Which is fair enough. Those guys are pretty quick.
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Come on. Let's just slow it down there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Now we're in a sort of hot lap area, but very soon we can start thinking about refueling and changing our tires, which I think we're gonna do maybe not this lap, maybe next lap. Yeah, I think we can refuel next lap, I reckon.
Alright,
how's our fuel?
What's your oil temperature? It's pretty high. Repeat, please.
How's my fuel?
We think about 30 minutes of fuel left. 15.3 litres per lap. We'll need to add 87 litres to reach the
Okay,
end.
so it hasn't changed. 87 litres has not changed. Good. So my 94 should be good. Should be a decent safety buffer. Probably way more than needed. Way more of a safety buffer than I actually need. I can probably get away with 90. But, I mean, technically I should be able to get away with 87. That's the whole point of that, but I tend to just like giving myself a tiny bit of a safety buffer. Just in case, because I know sometimes my my fuel usage can become inconsistent, but it's probably not going to be as bad on this one. I don't think the fuel usage is going to be as inconsistent around this lap, so I probably can get away with just the 87, to be honest. So I can probably drop that down to like 90 at least. Do that on the straight. Whey. Okay, we're good there. Careful. We skidded out a little bit wide there. Oop. Oh, we've got some cars up ahead. Is that a stock car? It looks like it, yes. Alright, we've caught up to the stock cars now.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Whoa! Careful of that grass. Ugh, that cost us. Now, on the plus side, the other BMWs are also going to be potentially, unless they meet the lower classes in the pits, they are going to be held up by the lower classes, and that's probably where I'm going to get all my time, because the AIs in this game are not very good at, they're not very good at multi-class racing, so they get held up by slower classes a lot. So that's probably where I'm going to get my time, because I can pass slower classes a lot easier than they can. So even though we have lost like 10 seconds this lap, there is a good chance that that's not going to matter. That Chiba is going to be held up enough, oops, that's the grass, by all of these slower class cars, that it's genuinely not going to matter. Because that's where it's very easy to make time in multi-class races. Once they start overlapping, the AIs are just too slow at passing people. So again, not at the end of this lap, but the end of the next lap we'll do our pit stop. Oh, these guys are too wide. Oh, I can't do anything. Oh, I can't get past. Ah, damn, that's... What was I just saying about easily getting past? Those guys were too wide. Bloody hell, bloody hell. That's fine. Saved it. Oops, that's neutral. Alright. Crikey. That was a little bit of a worrying moment. Alright.
Alright, Eve.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
this is looking good. You know,
lower that, wasn't I? Okay. So
slow car ahead. This guy's their class
how's my
leader.
fuel?
We estimate 26.
87
fuel
still.
left,
Okay.
15.1 litres per
So,
lap. We estimate we're going to
if we
need
go
to add
88
litres to get to the end.
We'll try that. We'll try 88. I'm going to trust you, crew chief. I'm going to trust you, crew chief. I'm definitely going to trust you and hope that nothing goes wrong. Alright. I slowed down more than I needed there, but that's okay.
Okay, stop requested.
Do that so I don't forget it by the end of the lap. Because knowing me, I probably will if I don't have that reminder there. Oop, careful. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I'm really hoping that the AI's got held up enough by the slower cars, because we're not doing very good right now. We're not going very fast. But hopefully... Oh, come on. Hopefully, it'll be all good. Still wondering where those Formula 1 cars are going to be as well. Because they're going to start passing us in the next couple laps. This is not a very good time for you to go blurry. Oh, that's neutral. That is neutral. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful, and we're still on the grass. Yeah, I can tell I screwed that up. Definitely screwed that corner up. Yeah, it's very surprising just how much I was relying on the car ahead as a guide, just subconsciously. Because as soon as he's gone, we are not keeping pace. Bloody hell. That's fine. That's fine. Got 66 minutes to go, so just over an hour. We're almost halfway. So basically we're going to be doing our stop at roughly the halfway mark of this race. Whee! Oh, God. Careful. Alright, Alright. Nope, 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 nope. Save it.
You're
Good.
out of track limits there.
We managed to get back on the tarmac before the car just decided to spin around entirely. Thankfully. We were too tight. Too tight. Oh, okay. Yep, this is where mistakes are settling in. Mistakes are coming in. Quite bad mistakes as well. But hey, that's fine if for the people who only stuck around for the beginning of the video, that's fine. We did well at the beginning of the video. Now the only if anyone has actually stuck around to this part of the video, they're the only ones that are going to see me being bad. Because I feel like half of the people that watch this video aren't even going to stick around until this point. Who knows? Alright. So that's the important part. We looked good for the people who don't stick around. Now we can look bad. It's good. It's fine. Oh god! What was that? Alright, I think we slightly sunk into the ground there, and it just completely unsettled the car. Because we scraped against that wall, so it kind of pulled us in. That was not good. Alright. So yeah, this is an even worse lap than last one. So these last two laps, that's really screwed us on time, but again, we'll see how we go, because we've got a 47, 45 second gap or whatever to the car behind, or on that straight. It's probably less than that overall, but not straight, but like, you get what I mean, the fast section.
When we exit the pits, we'll be in P2, a few seconds behind Chiva.
A few seconds behind Chiva. Okay, now I don't trust Crew Chief's predictions there because they're never correct, but if you're going to predict them a few seconds behind Chiva, then I'll take it. Usually that means I will probably be a little bit ahead. I don't know. I'll probably be behind. I'll probably be more than a few seconds behind. Let's be honest. Yeah, 36 seconds. So we've got like just over a 30-second gap. Probably not as much as we want, especially if this lap continues to go poorly. Yeah, I don't trust Crew Chief's predictions with where we'll come out, because I've never really found them to be correct. I've never really found them to be correct. Okay. Turn in there. Go out.
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Thank you. The engine temperatures are always just going to be continuing around those same areas, Crew Chief, so I don't think it really matters. That's just how a lap of this place affects the engine. Alright, there we go. Let's manage to get through that part decently this time. Decently, if carefully. Oh my god. Alright, we hit that curb and that kind of unsettled us. That went sideways, but we managed to save it. These curbs are brutal. These curbs really make you lose control. Alright. No visibility as we go into the mini carousel. There we go. Okay, this lap might actually not
keep an eye on your oil
be
temperature.
as... Oh, unless we do that. Yeah, okay, now it's going to be as bad. I was going to say, it might not be as bad as the other one, but now it's going to be as bad. But actually, no, because we don't have the traffic ahead of us, so we're not... We were right on it. It was 13.48. We're on 12.4 or 12.5 now, so we're still a second faster this lap compared to the previous lap. And we're not going to get slowed up here, hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we actually managed to do that faster, which is good.
Okay, Eve, we're halfway through.
Oh shit! I didn't.
16 minutes of fuel remaining. That was a 10.
I knew I was going to forget the pits.
2 seconds.
I knew I was going to forget the pits. I was focused on the lap time. Oops. I knew I was going to forget the pits. Ah,
You're
man.
outside track limits there.
Well, okay, that's an invisible wall. I was kind of hoping I could just go over that, but it's an invisible wall. And now we've lost everything. Now we've lost all time. Ah, man. Okay, well, that's the end of that. We're not keeping up with Chiva. Alright, I knew I was going to forget the friggin', like, going to the pits. Ah, I was hoping the reminder on the side of the screen would help me, but nope. Nope. And now we don't have much visibility at the front end. Great. We have to go in the pits this time, though, because we're probably not going to have, you know, we are not going to have enough fuel for another lap after this. We have to pit this time. So, and we lost all of our buffer. We have no buffer now. Or we lost like 10 seconds or something. 20 seconds, actually. Yeah, man. Damn it, I know how my mind works. I know I'm gonna forget that. But, alright, we have to do it this time, otherwise it's game over. We have to go into the pits this time. Otherwise, it is game over. I'm thinking, though, can we just quickly do error repair? Error repair shouldn't take too long, and that might hopefully fix our visibility. Because this visibility is going to be really annoying.
Better now.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I need that, like, audible... I need crew chief to remind me, like, right as we are about to hit the pit lane entrance. But of course on a track this long, he's not going to do that. Because he does the reminder at, like... well, like 2/3 around the track or something. He's not going to remind me at the end. Oh, and I can see the first place car a minute and 17 back. Okay. We do not have that gap that we want. I was really hoping for that gap. We threw it away.
Keep an eye on the oil temperature. It's creeping up.
Yeah. I need to just not pay attention to the lap time. Because that's what distracted me. Especially now, because now we've lost like all of the gap that we wanted, so now I don't think the lap time is going to matter. We're going to be losing positions regardless. And at this point, we're probably going to lose more than one. We'll see. We'll see. No. Too wide. As soon as I went too wide, I just got off the throttle because
Your engine temperature
I knew it was gonna go horribly. I knew it was gonna spin out if we didn't. All right. Yeah, this is just gonna be losing more and more time throughout this lap. We are not going to have a good lap yet. at all. This is just a get the car back to the pits. Get the car back to the pits. There we go. Where's the corner? I can't see it because of the bonnet. No, no. Ah. Drift it. Nice, we held the drift. We held the drift. God, I cannot see the track. This bonnet is really reducing visibility. How about we drive in this camera? Oh, this is really gonna screw me. Just this static camera without the like movement. This is difficult. Okay. Also, I do not have the same sense of speed in this camera. Is the main problem. I do not have the same sense of speed at all here. Oh my god. Fuel is definitely complaining that it's low now. So if we don't make it if we don't remember to pit this lap, it is GG. Our tires aren't looking great either because we're half health on those tires. So we also really need some new tires here. It was going so well, and it ended up so poorly. Also, don't like how the engine is only in like one ear right now in this camera perspective. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess that works.
Okay, Eve, the oil temperature's getting a bit high.
I guess this one works for now.
The pit crew's ready. We're running on fumes, mate.
I know. Oh. Still don't have the sense of speed. Without that sense of speed, it's not easy. Because I'm going faster than I think I am. Come on. Are we good on speed? Oh, nope. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't drive in any of these other like camera angles. I think partly just because the FOV is so much narrower. My normal FOV is so much bigger than these other camera angles. So I can probably fix that by just changing the FOV in these, but whatever. That's a problem for future night. That's wide.
Chiba behind us now.
19 seconds. We went from 40 to 19 across this lap. Oh.
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Okay. Okay. Those F1 cars are also within 20 seconds now. Can we get off the wall, please? Can we please get off the wall? There we go. Back to our regular camera. Now we've got our sense of speed back. Because we're in the final section now, so we might as well go back and just try to remember to go into the pits. Bloody hell. Those F1 cars are going to come up very shortly. It's probably a good thing we're going in the pits now, so we don't have to worry about them. Because they are definitely going to pass us while we're in the pits. 10 litres left, and it's a 15-litre lap. Oh my god. Not good. Okay. Whoa! Massive lag spike as we go into the pits, which is really annoying. Oops, that's neutral. Alright, now we can refuel, repair, fix our tires up, and see how long this takes, how much time we lose to the leader here.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine
Apparently
temperatures.
Chiva's back in the pits. Interesting.
All done. Go.
I wasn't expecting Chiva to go back in the pits. But okay, there we go.
Got cold brakes all round.
There we go.
Watch out.
Now, in theory, that means we're still in front of Chiva, right? It should be, because he's still in the pits, but obviously the game's leaderboard on this track is really weird. I think because it loops back on itself so close to the pits that it doesn't quite count it correctly. So it thinks he's further up the track than he is right now, but once he comes out of the pits, he will be behind me. So this might have worked out. This might have worked out. Oh, that sun glare is so much worse now. It really is so much worse now. Oh my god. There is no visibility out this front window. Holy crap. It's okay. We'll try and deal with it. Chiva's still in the pits. What the heck? What's he doing? What is he doing? I'm thinking he crashed, or he got some damage, or something. No, because the only thing that I can think of that would put him in the pits for that long is engine damage. Unless he's, maybe he could be repairing his engine damage.
What's your oil temperature?
Because I've got 3% here. But 3% shouldn't take that, 3% takes a while, but it shouldn't take that long. And a full service, yeah, no, I don't know why he's still in the pits. I don't know why he's still in the pits. Unless his pit crew fumbled. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah, he really is just still there. So if we go past here, we should end up back ahead of him. Yeah, there we go. Now we're back in P1 for our class, and Chiva is just nowhere in sight on the leaderboard. Oops. Stop changing down into neutral. Interesting. I don't know what's happened to him. Okay. Because like he hasn't retired, because otherwise it wouldn't have been. Unless it. No, because we saw him entering the pits, so he wouldn't have retired. That's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's worked out in our favor. It has very much worked out in our favor because we had such a massive gap over second place, or third place, sorry, that it just didn't matter. Like, no matter how much time we lost, they are still way behind us. So that's good. That's worked out really well for us now. I'm just very confused why he's stuck in the pits. Interesting. Alright. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. Yep. Okay, well, we've got... what, like, 3 or 4 more laps before we hit the... or before we end this thing. 44 minutes left. Yeah, 44 minutes, probably 5 more laps actually. Because we're doing about 10 minutes a lap, so... 5 more laps. Okay. I'm very, very confused by that. That is a weird one. I forget I need to actually brake for that.
That might be outside track limits.
Yeah, we've also lost our bonnet, but who cares? I forget I need to brake for that corner. Oh well. Oh well. It's not like our lead is in trouble right now. Our lead is not in danger at the moment. So we can afford to do stupid stuff or just take it easy. Either one. Oops. Apparently we're doing stupid stuff. Apparently that's our choice right now. I'd rather just take it easy though. So sure, we'll do that. We'll slow it down a little bit. Because the only person I need to worry about now is Needle. And, I mean, Needle's like 20 to 30 seconds behind me. Probably over that, actually. Yeah, I think closer to 40 seconds. 45 seconds. Or 35 to 45 seconds behind me. So, yeah, I don't have to worry about him for a while. We can take it easy. Just get the car home. Just get the car home. We do still have some F1 cars coming up behind us. Still an F1 car about 20 seconds back. So, careful on that grass. So we'll see how quickly... Green flag. Interesting. See how quickly that F1 car can catch us, but we've also back to lapping the
What's your oil temperature?
vintage touring cars as well. So let's see how this goes. Oop. Oh, I almost thought that was a bit too fast into the carousel, but no, we managed to get it slow. We managed to slow it down. Yeah, I can see that F1 car on the map now. He's right behind. He's going for the carousel now. Okay. Well, he's going to have a pretty easy time catching up to us. I mean, he's going to have an easy time anyway, but especially since we're just kind of trying to take it easy, take it slow, careful, and just get across the line. We're not worried about positions right now. We have a massive gap, so we can let that guy go, no problem, and then play around with these vintage touring cars. Okay. He's getting close. He's within 3 seconds. I'm gonna get that blue flag once he hits 2, I think. Once he's within 2 seconds, I think is when I get a blue flag, so... We've also got the touring cars up ahead, so this is gonna be great!
Blue flag.
There it is. This is gonna be fun, because we're meeting the touring cars right as he's coming up behind us, so let's
Slower cars ahead. These guys
be careful there. There we go.
They might not see you. Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
He's being held up so much. Oh my god. Oh, this poor Formula 1 car. I'm gonna follow the F1 car through then, in that case. I might actually overtake the F1 car here. There we go, now you got through. Oh my god. Alright. Whoop, careful. Careful. Nicely done. Okay, I did see some more blue flags further up. They're about 20 seconds up, so it'll take us a little bit more time to catch up to them. We'll probably catch up to them partway around the next lap. And then sometime potentially over the next lap as well, the next F1 car is going to catch up to us. So again, just keep an eye behind us as well. Get it slowed. That was probably a bit too fast into that part. A little bit too fast into that corner, but we managed to stop it before we hit the wall. Is that still... Shiva's still in the pits. Interesting. Okay, it was early on the brakes, but I can't see my braking marker now that the sun glare is there. Almost flipping the car there, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Slower class car ahead.
Slower class. Okay, so there we go. We've already caught up to these guys. Already caught up to these ones. Hello, Corvette. Can I get underneath you? There we go. Alright. Ooh, careful. Careful! And I'm assuming this is another Corvette up ahead. Yep, looks like it. There we go. Nice. And then we're good for... Oh, I think we have to get past the pit lane before our relative will actually correct itself. It's showing... Is Conrad also in the pits? Conrad might also be stuck in the pits. Oops, I did not pay attention to that. Did not pay attention to my braking marker there. Okay. I'm wondering if they're just all in the pits now. Are they just stuck in the pits? I think my entire competition might just be getting stuck in the pits. The only person that's still on track is Bleekemolen, who is like 2 minutes behind me. And at this rate, I feel like he's going to get stuck in the pits too. I think the entire BMW M1 Pro Car field is getting stuck in the pit lane. So, interesting. So we never had to worry then, because they're glitched. They're broken. They can't escape the pit lane. I think because what they went into pits early on, right? So for something about them choosing to do a 2-stop tactic here has broken their AIs. Meanwhile, I'm running fine on a 1-stop. So yeah, I don't know why they decided to do a 2-stopper. But it's broken their AI. They can't escape the pits now, so that's interesting. So sometime within the next couple minutes,
your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine
I think the last remaining pro car is going to end up in the pits again, and it's just going to be us on the track. We're going to be the only pro car on the track. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right. I mean, to be fair, this is a very random mixture of cars. So I'm not overly surprised when things break when we have this sort of mixture of multi-class cars. But this is what's great about sim racing. We can do shit like this. We can have Formula 1 cars racing against stock cars and pro cars and touring cars on the frickin' Nurburgring Gesamtstrecke combined. Oop. Okay, we were still a little bit too fast into that.
Just got out of track limits.
Still a little bit too quick into that. Oh, careful. Okay. 33 minutes left. Come on.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Oh, good. The engine temperatures are constantly changing between 105 and like 108. And he complains when they're on 107, so... There's the F1 car coming up behind us. You can see him on the map. So that's our next blue flag. We should also be catching up to the Gen 2 or Tier 2, whatever they are, vintage touring cars. So we'll be encountering a little bit more traffic very shortly. Stay on the track. Don't go onto that grass.
Keep an eye on the oil temperature. It's creeping up.
Yeah. It's at 106. Oh, too late on the brakes there. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here? Since he's right there, I'm just gonna go around the outside of the carousel.
Blue flag.
I don't know if he's gonna pass me before he... No. Well, I'm gonna go around the outside of the carousel anyway. Oh my god, that lag! That massive amount of lag there. There we go, you can go past there. Okay. Oop. We've got another one coming up behind us as well. So we're going to have to try and stay clear of that one in a moment. Just trying to think of a good place to let him pass.
Blue flag.
Alright, we're going to go around the outside here. Apparently we're going to go on the grass. I didn't actually want to go on the grass, but I went too wide and we've lost it. And we've lost it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. And then we're also getting pretty close to those tier 2 touring cars. So we'll probably catch up to them by the end of the lap, I would say. Whee!
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
Yep, that's grass. That's grass. It's fine. We can handle that. Alright. Okay, lag spikes again. Ah, what is going on? Okay, we're gonna catch up to these guys, or at least one of them on the big straight here. Past one of them on the straight, I don't know where we're gonna pass the next one, but anyway, we are probably gonna be a lot faster than Hicks here, and yeah, the other pro car is out of the race as well. We are the last remaining pro car.
Slower class car ahead.
Yeah, it's a 109 degrees. Dude, don't stay in the middle of the road. Christ. What were you doing in the middle of the road? That was a bad time for a lag spike. That's fine. Okay. Okay, here's the other Lotus 23. Can we go around the outside? Inside for the next one? There we go. Okay. And then we got one more up ahead. I think this is like the row of Lotus 23s.
You've just done a 10:12.9.
Okay. Get it slowed there. To be fair, I'm not too worried about my braking marker there at the moment, again, because of the fact that we don't have to worry about losing positions. We do not have to worry about our position, so we can just take this home. We can just get it home cleanly. That's basically what I want to do, just get it home cleanly without too many more crashes, or any more crashes preferably. If we can just keep it on the track for the rest of the race, that'd be great. We've got under half an hour to go. I say that and then, oh god, no! Right as I say it. Right as I say it. Got another F1 car coming up as well. Okay. I'm just going to stick to the inside here. There we go. There we go. Bloody hell. Okay, so from now, let's try to complete this without crashing anymore. Now let's try to complete it without any more crashes. So the next blue flag class that we will encounter ahead of us should be, again, the stock cars for the second time. And I think the only class that we're never... Actually, I think there's two classes that we're never really going to encounter here, and that's the Formula Retro Gen 1s, which actually are all in the pits. They've also gotten stuck. Okay, so the Formula Retro Gen 1s are out of the race. The BMW Pro cars are out of the race. That's concerning. Yeah, the only other class that we're never going to meet in this race, I think, are the GT Classics, because they are too fast for us to overlap in 2 hours, but also too slow to catch up to us. I mean, if we were going for more than 2 hours, maybe if we were doing the full, like, 6 hour or something like that, then we might catch up to the classics, but as it is, yeah. Because I was wondering if I was gonna save this sort of layout, or this setup for a potential 6 hour in the future of the Saved Data Racing series, but with how many of these cars are just getting themselves stuck in the pits, I'm not sure that's gonna work out. It might get fixed in the next update or something like that, I don't know, but I feel like for now it's probably something that we won't necessarily add to the list. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I don't know where the stock cars are, because obviously the F1 cars ahead of me haven't passed them yet. So they're not showing up on the relative at the moment. They'll be quite far ahead. I guess we might be lucky to find them before the end of the race, but we'll see. 24 minutes. We might just see them at the end. That is definitely a possibility. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oops.
You're out of track limits there.
There we go. So about that not crashing anymore. God damn. Ah, man. The grass was trying to drag us off a little bit there. Okay. Nice. Okay, there's the stock cars. Okay, they finally caught up to the stock cars. So they're quite a bit ahead. A minute and a half ahead on the track right now. Bloody hell. But we should be able to catch up to them in the next couple laps, I would say.
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Thank you very much. Wee. Okay. Oh no, I'm noticing the GT Classics are going into the pits. GT Classics in the pits. Oh, are they going to break as well? They might break as well. I mean, hey, if the F1 cars up ahead want to break in the next 20 minutes, I'll take a overall first place, beating 2 generations of Formula 1 cars. But yeah, I feel like a lot of these AIs are not really understanding the endurance part of a 2-hour endurance. Not that 2 hours is even really an endurance race, but still. 2 hours is not exactly an endurance race length. But it's still pretty hefty around the track like this, so... Yeah, I think more and more classes are just breaking. Their AIs are dying, and heading into their pit lock. have to see what happens with the Gen 2 F1 cars. Oop, that was wide. That was a bit of understeer. A little bit too fast into that corner, I guess. Ah, no visibility, no visibility.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
20 minutes to go.
Your engine temperatures are now back to normal.
Cool. Oop, careful. Part of the problem there is I'm not hitting the apex, I'm not turning in soon enough. That's my main problem in that corner, and that one. That was into the wall, that's fine. Okay, and the only cars I see ahead are the Formula Retros, but they're all in the pits.
Keep an eye on oil temperature, it's
I don't know how far ahead the stock cars are right now. I need to get past the pit lane. Okay, I just need to get through the entire Schutzleifer before I can see it. Airtime. Can't turn when front wheels are in the air. There we go, we'll take that. So many people are in the pits there. So many people. Oh my god.
04.7.
Oh, there we go. We got the stock cars literally right in front of us. Okay. They're a bit close. They're a lot closer than I would have expected for... Because when I had the retros just filling up my... thing there, I was kind of expecting the stock cars to not be literally like at the pit exit.
You might have gone outside of track limits there.
Unless they went in the pits and didn't perish. But, because the retros are at the end of the pit lane, so I should have still been seeing them. I don't know. I think the relative and all that stuff is just kind of unreliable on this track. It's not entirely functional with how the Schutzleifer or Betonschleifer, whatever it is, area is kind of laid out. Yeah, it's not the most reliable with that section of track. But that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking right now in this 120-minute race we're going to get 13 laps. So just over a lap every 10 minutes, even though most of our laps are 10 minutes. I think it's probably because we had a couple of 9-minute laps early on or something. Or, well, just under 10 minutes rather, 9:56 and 9:53. But we'll see how it works out. Because once we finish this lap, there's probably going to be about 6 minutes remaining in the race, and that's going to be our final lap. So, yeah, it's 13 laps. Whoop, whoop. Whoa, game freeze. Be careful with that.
You've used half your fuel.
Half my fuel? How's my fuel? How's my fuel?
We think about 31 minutes of fuel remaining. 15 litres per lap.
Okay. 31 minutes of fuel remaining, so I did sort of overfill it. That's because I added like 1 extra litre to what he was recommending, but I guess because we have been slow on these, like we've slowed down a lot
15 minutes left. That's
in these,
15 minutes.
this second half of the race, so we're probably using, yeah, we're using like 15 litres per lap as opposed to, was it 15.3? I think it was. No, it was 15.7 early on. So we're using a lot less fuel now per lap. So yeah, the amount of fuel that he recommended is actually quite a bit higher than what we needed just because of that. That's fine. That's no problem at all. We got some more stock cars here. Oh, how am I going to get past here? There we go. Get through that. There we go. Okay. We got... Oh, actually, there's a GT Classic. We might see the GT Classic. Oh, I don't know if we will. 145 ahead. I don't know if we're going to run into that GT Classic by the end of this, but we might. We genuinely might. If I can keep it on the track. If I can keep it on the track, we might overlap 1 GT Classic car by the end of this race. That is now our goal. Overlap 1 GT Classic car by the end of this race. Get back here, Keller. Bloody hell.
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Okay. So remember, the GT Classics are the Porsches and the Corvette C3Rs, right? Oh my god. I think the Porsches are slower than the Corvettes. Yeah, I think the Porsches are a lot slower than the Corvettes, so that's probably a Porsche that we're going to be... unless it's the other way around. I don't know. It's one of those ways around where they're not exactly a competitive class. One of those cars is way faster than the other. I think the Corvette is faster than the Porsche. But yeah, so we're probably catching up to a Porsche here. We shall see. We've got 1 more stock car ahead, which is this one. And then we're on the hunt. Then we're on the hunt for a GT Classic. Yeah, we're definitely only going to be able to pass 1 GT Classic because the next one ahead is like 2 minutes. Wow. Come on, come on. Good enough. Good enough. God, our brakes are freezing cold after that straight, or long section. Not straight. That fast section. Yep. Well, I say freezing cold. 84 degrees Celsius, it's not exactly cold, but for a brake rotor, that is pretty cold. For a brake rotor on a race car, that is freezing cold. I mean, the 84 degrees centigrade is not exactly cold in any other context, really. Well, most other contexts, I'd say. There might be another context where that's cold. I guess that would be cold on the sun. that would be cold on the sun, so that, you know, there's that, I guess. There's a context where it would be cold. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just hoping these GT Classics don't break in the pits. Because I think one of them might have, but I'm not entirely sure. He might have gotten out of the pits, because I didn't see him on my relative before. But then again, I haven't seen all of the cars on in the pits on my relative, so who knows.
Your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
We're not really gaining much time on this, wait, he's disappeared. Oh, right, because he's gone past the pit lane. I was gonna say, we're not gaining much time, but I don't actually know now, because I can't tell. But I don't think we're gaining a huge amount of time on him. We might be. I think we're gonna struggle, because we have one... Oh, actually, no, we are only gonna get 12 laps in.
Okay.
Why was I thinking 13?
It's pretty high.
Why was I thinking 13? We're going to get 12 laps in. Okay. That makes more sense. My brain just didn't maths correctly. My brain was not mathing correctly. Alright. So yeah, next lap is going to be the final lap. We're going to struggle to get that GT Classic with one lap remaining, I think. Ooh, bloody hell. That curb unsettled us quite a bit. Ah, there we go. There it is. I was wondering how long it would take before we overshot that corner into the wall. Okay, blue flag there. That might be him. That might be him just going on to the notch lap and now. No, there we go. There's still another blue flag there. So okay. So either that's the last place GT Classic, or there's still one on the Suchlifer. We'll have to find out. But if that's the last place GT Classic again, then that's going to be a struggle to try and catch up to, especially if we go into neutral. Okay, but this is definitely our final lap. Oh, come on. Okay. I think our brakes...
Track limits there.
We might be running pretty high damage on our brakes at the moment as well. So that might be causing a couple of issues. It's either that or I'm just making excuses and I'm just outbraking myself. That's probably more likely, to be honest. I'm probably just outbraking myself.
Okay, Eve, your engine temperatures are okay. All clear on engine temperatures.
Yeah, I think I'm just outbraking myself because that was the same braking marker as before, I believe. That was wide. That was also wide. All four wheels were in the air there. Okay.
Keep the oil temperature. It's creeping up.
Alright, now where are we? Okay. Yeah, we haven't caught up enough time. Ooh, okay. Overshot that corner then. we haven't caught enough time to be able to pass them on this lap. So damn, our challenge, our goal, it's out of reach. It might just be out of reach. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Whoa, come on. Stop sliding. Yeah, final lap, so let's just get it home and finish this race.
That's 5 minutes remaining.
Didn't quite go to plan, mainly because the AIs decided to just completely break. But also because we had a few incidents, and if the AIs didn't break, we would probably be either in the thick of things right now, or we would be quite far behind. I do think if we had ended up in the pack, we probably would have been able to resume going fast again, because we would have been able to sort of base our pace on cars around. But yeah, as it is, we did not end up back in the field of BMWs because the field of BMWs no longer exists. There we go. Careful. Okay. Let's see if we can still push for this lap. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do by pushing. But okay. And because we're on the grass, we can't slow down. So that's not ideal, and we lost it. I was going to say, see if we can still push for this lap and see just how much time we can gain on the GT Classics. But now, that's out the window. That is out the window now. Oh, I can't turn that. Understeer. Tires are wearing out. To be fair, they've also got grass on them right now, so I don't have much grip. They are currently covered in grass. Yeah, 117 behind the GT Class 6. Unfortunate. But oh well, we've had a shoddy race anyway.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes to go? I mean, we still have to finish the bloody lap, so I don't think the 2 minutes to go is really that relevant right now. We know we're on the final lap. We know we're on the final lap. We just need to finish this lap. Though actually, it does depend, I think. As a lower class, this is something that I'm not 100% sure on right now. As a lower class, once the timer hits 0, does it end when we go across, or does it end when the Formula 1s go across? Because I think in some cases it might end when the leaders go across. That's usually how it goes in a lot of races.
Okay,
but I
keep an
feel
eye
like
it's creeping up.
I don't know. I think it is going to end when we go across, regardless of if the F1s are still on like their next lap. Because I don't know if they're going to start a lap before. Yeah, they're actually they are on another lap because first place is behind me right now. Whether I don't know if he's going to catch up to me on this lap. I might cross the line before first place catches up to me, but who knows? Because there's 2 minutes behind me right now, less than 2 minutes. But hopefully it does end the race, otherwise we will get 13 laps out of this. Oh my god. Massive amounts of understeer. Yeah, these front tires are just shot right now. I mean, all my tires are kind of shot. These front tires are wearing out quite badly at the moment. Whoa. Careful there. Let's just go across the grass, why not? Why not? Okay. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get passed by the F1 cars before we reach the line. Definitely not. They're still 1.5 minutes back, and we're coming up to that big straight. Okay. Again! Every bloody time. Alright. Onto the straight. Let's see what happens when we cross the line. Oh no, John Watson is out, I just noticed. John Watson is one of the Gen 1 drivers. Alright. Jonathan Watson. Do-do-do-do. That sun glare is... Oh, I did not turn in. Yep, that sun glare is there now, so the sun has definitely gone down to the point... I'm glad the race is ending now, because if that sun went down further, we would probably be having problems. Yeah, we're definitely having braking problems. I'm up on the wall. I'm literally on the wall. Alright, let's see if this ends the race. This might just put us on the final lap. Yep, we're on the final lap now. Alright, we got one more lap to go. I was thinking it might do that. Because it has to wait for the... Ooh, Jesus. I was too close to that. It has to wait for the F1 cars to finish. So...
Okay, Eve, you've had some suspension damage there. Stay out.
Oh, that's suspension damage. You know what? Not surprised, but... Alright. Let's see if we can finish this final lap with a tiny bit of suspension damage. But yeah, I figured the F1 cars would have to cross the line before... before the race would end. That's typically how this stuff goes. So we gotta do one more lap. Careful. So it is gonna be 13 laps. I thought so! My maths wasn't technically wrong. I mean, technically my maths was wrong, but it still gave the right answer. It still gave the right answer. Just because of timing with the F1 cars. Probably going to cross the line very shortly. Hopefully we can kind of get a vaguely clean lap here at the end. I say as we hit the barrier, that's fine. I did say vaguely clean. I saved myself there. Oh my god. It's sliding. Yeah, these tires are really causing me a little bit of grief here. But actually the fuel load has probably worked out well, because now we've got 19 litres on a 15-litre lap. Or probably started this lap with like 20, 21, but yeah. We're definitely coming to the end of our tank. So the fuel window has actually worked out well. Better than... probably about what was expected with the predictions, I guess. Okay. There we go, managed to get through there without going wide. There we go, nice. It hasn't exactly come up with the final lap thing, so I'm wondering how those... Because it does say the F1 cars are now on lap 15. But they haven't finished. That's interesting, because I disabled the +1 lap, so it should have finished. It really, really should have finished by now. That's worrying. This might be one of our most scuffed races, because I don't know what's going on with those cars right now. Are they actually going to finish the race or not? Whatever. That's gone well. There we go, slide perfectly back onto the track facing the correct direction. Just as we planned, right? Yes, definitely. I think I'm going to try and slow up a little bit though, because I want those F1 cars to go past. Oops.
Alright Eve, your engine temperatures are looking better now.
They are still on the track. Yeah, they are still driving. Oops. Didn't actually want to do that. They are still driving. They appear to be going pretty slowly, actually. I think I'm going faster than the F1 cars. Unless they're just in a very slow section right now. Huh. First place is keeping pace with me. And I'm going slow. Okay, now he's catching up a little bit. Barely. Oh, I do not have the braking capability for that. I don't know what's going on with them. It might just be in a slow section. But as soon as I pick up speed, I start going faster than them. That's not great, because again, I want to... If I'm still ahead of them at the end of the lap, I'm just going to stop and wait. Because I want to see what's going on. I want to find out what's going on. Because I'm hoping they will finish at the end of this lap. And I want them to be ahead of me when that happens, so that I don't end up doing yet another lap. Especially now that we've got damage and with these worn as hell tires. And just the fact that I don't have fuel for another lap. I literally can't do another lap. So if they're broken, and they get forced onto, or we get forced onto another lap,
What's your oil temperature? It's
I'm
pretty
out.
high.
I'm out of the race.
Very little fuel left.
I know, that's what I'm worried about right now. gonna
Very
just
little
give...
fuel left.
I know. You just told me that. I'm gonna give myself, like, I'm just gonna give myself potentially 50 liters. And I'm gonna just do a pit stop at the end of this, regardless of whether it's the end or not. Just in case it glitches and sends me on another lap. 'Cause, yeah, look, I'm going faster than them. They have not caught up to me at all. They're going about my speed. They're going slower than me. Something's gone wrong with those F1 cars. Something's gone wrong with this entire race. GT Classic is getting knocked out as well. I don't know if they might be getting stuck in the pits. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. So the GT Classics are now becoming victims of that. Though to be fair, I think a lot of people, I think there are people that genuinely have been knocked out though, because we're down to 18 overall out of 32. So maybe the GT Classics are, maybe some people are running out of fuel. Some of the guys might be running out of fuel right now because they weren't expecting the race to go this long. That might be what's happening to the F1 cars. They might be low on fuel, they're fuel saving, potentially. Okay. I'm just gonna roll around here because I'm getting pretty close to the end of the lap. And those F1 cars have not caught up at all. So I'm just gonna roll around here. I'm still, like, going the same speed as them. Or slightly faster in some cases. Like, what's going on with this? Yeah, I'm going faster than them, and I'm at 136 kilometers an hour. Ha! Something's gone wrong there. Something has gone terribly wrong. Alright then. Well, if they're not going to catch up, we might as well just go to the end of the lap, refuel, and just see if we can last. See what happens, because we're at this point we're going on another lap. That's guaranteed. At this point we are doing another lap. The time has... Yeah, the time is at 0, so it should... Yeah, we are so much faster than those F1 cars right now. Okay. Interesting. Nope. Oh, I can't even request a pit stop. Because the game thinks the race is supposed to be over. Oh, that's interesting. I cannot request a pit stop right now because it's supposed to be, because the timer's got 0. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go into the pits.
Just getting a bit high.
We're just gonna have to go into the pits. Race over, finally!
Speed limit.
Finally! Okay. Thank you, game. Okay, well, if it's race over, then I don't have to worry about that.
Fucking awesome result, mate. Well,
There. Okay. I don't know what was going on there. Interesting. Because I feel like the game gave us the +1 lap that we weren't supposed to have. So that's interesting. Is this guy moving? Because I very slowly. Because there's a blue flag here. What are you doing? What class are you? GT Classic. Okay. So that's one of the Porsches. He might be, yeah, I think he's on his cooldown lap, so he's going slow anyway. Fair enough. Ooh. Oh wait, no. It's just because I'm at the pit limiter. That's why. I was like, ooh, is the car choking on fuel? No, it's at the pit limiter. so it can't go faster. Fair enough. Alright then. Let's go back around into the pits.
Watch your
and
speed.
Finish this off. That was a very weird race. I don't know what's going on with the F1 cars there. Because they don't seem to be finishing. They do not seem to be finishing. But there we go. They did 2 stops. That's, I guess, probably their fuel tank and stuff. Yeah, okay. No, so everyone did just retire. Interesting, because I swear I saw them like entering the pits, which usually that doesn't necessarily mean retire. So that's interesting. They just retired, so only 18 cars technically finished. Wow. Okay. Plus 11 laps. Oh, that poor guy. That poor guy. Well, there we go, I guess. That's interesting. That went a lot more scuffed than I was expecting. That went a lot more scuffed than I was expecting. Why is that? I thought I set this thing up. Alright, well, ignore that and ignore the chat window there. Oops. Anyway, yeah, that was a lot more scuffed than I was expecting, but hey, we managed to finish first in class. We also managed to finish the only car remaining in class, but what can you do? So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.